Hello my darlings, hope you're all doing well. Bless Lily here. In this mystery reading, I'm going to be channeling the message that's meant specifically for you. It could be on anything and everything that you need to know at this particular time. It could be that you're drawn to more than just one option. If that's the case, go for it. Listen to both options, or maybe to all three options, because like I said, it is going to be different for each and every one. So option number 1, we have the Amethyst Crescent. Option number 2, the Labradorite Pendulum wants to work with you today. And option number 3, this Selenite Wand is yours for the reading. See which one you're mostly drawn to. Don't overthink it, and let's go ahead and get started. Alright, my lovely option number 1, and welcome to your reading, guys. Get comfy as I'm shuffling the cards to do a little bit of an energy check-in before the reading. Say your name out loud or in your head. Helps you better connect to the energies of this reading. Alright, let me see your current energy at this time. I see that you guys are quite focused when it comes to meeting your needs with finances. Maybe work is going quite well at this particular moment. There's something about making your home better, brighter, maybe redecorating a little bit, kind of switching things around, making things comfortable for yourself and maybe others with whom you're living. Oh, this is quite interesting. It's either that you currently are falling in love, yeah, or there's this energy that you're feeling that you're falling in love very soon. And there's this anticipation that's coming through because you have a lot of love to give. And you might have heard, if you're single and ready to mingle, you might have heard a lot of readings lately and maybe been getting a lot of signs lately that you meet your significant other while traveling or in a different location. Either way, there's something about a direction in which love lies. You might be conflicted about moving, about relocating. There's this energy of conflict. It might be that somebody in your surroundings isn't agreeing with your decision. But there's something about a direction. There's something about location, direction, redirection. And I want to say, if you are sort of in a situationship or beginning of a relationship, you are somebody who's wondering about the future, about this relationship a lot. You might be in a long distance thing that's happening over here. But there's definitely an energy of expecting a brighter future and being ready to do whatever it is that needs to be done in order to ensure this bright future. They're also telling me that lately you've become more self-reliant and you had to deal with a couple of very harsh truths about someone. But I see that you're on the road to recovery. I see that you're more optimistic rather than pessimistic. And yeah, like I said, you're getting ready to go somewhere. Okay. If that sounds like you guys, keep on watching. Let's go ahead and take a look at the mystery messages, or mystery message that the cards have for you at this particular time. Okay, straight away, even as I'm shuffling the cards, there's something about the period of the next 2 months. There's something about the next 2 months. Show me what's happening in the next 2 months. This is a timeless reading, by the way. But there's something about 2 months. Okay, so again, we're back to this energy of maybe making a move towards something or someone. There's some sort of movement that's happening within the next 2 months. A breakthrough, so to speak, for the better. There's this energy maybe of being unable to leave. I feel that, for some of you, you might have decided that the relationship, whether it's romantic or friendship or career, isn't right for you. But right now they're saying maybe you feel like you don't have the strength or the finances, or it's just you haven't gotten the closure just yet. Some of you, you're waiting for the documents, maybe the visas or the contract, the work contract. Well, there's definitely this energy that within the next 2 months, you're going to get the answer, you're going to get the move on, you're going to kind of get this green light, and things are going to become much more clear within the next 2 months. All right, back to this particular deck. That's completely brand new. You guys are the first ones I'm using this with. What is your mystery message apart from the 2 months one? Alright, let's go ahead and take a look. You're in a phase of personal growth. Challenges and hardships are helping you become stronger and wiser. Okay, so you guys are not being punished for anything. It's not that you made mistakes. It's not that you're on the wrong path. No, you might have been like just kind of wondering, am I on the right path? You are. It's just that your path involves a lot of growth. It involves a lot of choices. It will get easier. It's like, I want to say it's like that initial energy of breaking through. Yeah, so when you've got the seed and it's trying to break through, it kind of feels like it's the most difficult part. And then it breaks through the soil, and then you have like the sun and the rain coming from above, and then you have all of the nutrients and the support of the earth coming from below. So what I'm hearing over here, guys, again, I don't know why I'm getting this energy of 2. Maybe you've been seeing a lot of 2s lately, but they're saying within the next 2 months you're going to feel like there's much more support, like there's more support that's coming through when it comes to your growth, when it comes to your plans. Okay. Yeah, again, look at this collaboration. Collaboration with colleagues or business partners is going smoothly. Mutual respect and teamwork are producing excellent results. So, my darlings, there's definitely this energy of working together with people. Growth through collaboration. So, especially if you guys have like a YouTube channel or social media presence, there's going to be a lot about collaboration, a lot about shout outs and, exchanging information, exchanging experience. But when we're talking about the soul energy, because this is very down to earth, this is very grounded. And like I was saying at the beginning, you guys might be focusing on making more money, on creating a financial stability for yourself. Becoming maybe more independent, more empowered. But when we're talking about the soul growth over here, they're also saying that it has a lot to do with part of your soul family coming into your life. So not only is it going to be about finances, but this is also about the energy of friendships. And look at this, reconciliation, how interesting. Emotional barriers are preventing true reconciliation. Unresolved anger or hidden feelings are standing in the way. Let's open this up a little bit more. What is that about? Right, so whether it's, again, a romance or a tense situation with a co-worker or a friend, there's this energy where, to be quite honest with you, they're giving me good cards over here. There's this energy of, I want to say, becoming friends again, becoming close again, finding that warmth and compassion towards one another. It feels like you or the other person at this time, you feel very defensive. And I want to say this for you, my lovely singles. It feels like you're feeling very defensive when it comes to maybe dating. It's like you want to date. A lot of you want to date. You want to have somebody by your side. But it's this energy of maybe feeling defensive, and that energy of reconciliation doesn't talk necessarily about a particular person. But it could be about, your reconciliation when it comes to going out there on the dating scene again. But, if you and your partner, you and your person are currently having a row, or, you're trying to reconcile, but it isn't working, they're definitely giving me this energy again. For whatever reason, they keep on saying 2 months, guys. For you, my lovely option number 1, a lot is going to be happening within the next 2 months. And for sure, they're saying when it comes to reconciliation with somebody important, definitely on the cards over here. And look at this romance. Romance is dimming under the weight of daily life, of expressions of love are being neglected. Yeah, so this is kind of like the message for you that if you are in this energy where things are becoming more stagnant, it's important to remember to bring romance into your life. It's important to remember to talk to your person. But also there's a message over here, and this is going to be for a very select few of you. And it might hurt you, but I gotta say it, guys. Learn when to let go. Learn when to let go. Because in a relationship, two people need to try, not just the one. Two people need to try. You might be looking at things and holding on to a relationship based on the past, based on that honeymoon stage, where the other person was showing you a lot of affection and was telling you all the right things and was putting in the effort, but they're not now. And it kind of feels that maybe over here, you're also standing your ground over here. You're feeling defensive, because that the person is not bringing in any effort. So, whichever one resonates with you more. Because for some of you, there's a message. Learn when to let go. Stop being the only one who's trying to save a relationship. And for others of you, if that one resonates more, it's about still giving it a try, still trying to do something romantic, suggesting something. Because then, if it doesn't work, you can say honestly to yourself, I did what I could. But there's also a very important message, like they're saying, learning when to let go. Because some people might be holding us back. Okay, my lovely option number 1. And that is what I see for you. That was your mystery messages rather. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Let me know down in the comments below if you're up for a personal one. All you have to do is send me an email. The email is in the description box below this reading. And of course, do check my Patreon page out with over 200 exclusive videos, additional discounts, personal readings, and much, much more. All right, my darlings, take care now. Bye. My lovely option number 2, and welcome to your reading, guys. If you're drawn to the pendulum, get comfy as I'm doing a little bit of an energy check-in right before your reading. Say your name out loud when your head helps you better connect to this, I want to say, channeling session. You changed your mind. They're telling me you changed your mind. Almost all of the cards are major arcanas. What are you going through at this particular moment? I want to say you've awakened. I want to say that there's a very strong connection to magic over here, to spirituality, to beautiful energy. A lot of things have changed for you. My lovely option number 2. There's so many 2s in your reading. Very much like option number 1. It's interesting. So this is a very confusing energy. This is what I'm going to tell you guys. What I'm reading over here, and that's why I was a little bit unsure when I'm doing that energy check-in. Because you know what's happening? I'm looking at the old energy and I'm looking at the new energy, and so are you at this particular moment. So you're definitely going through an amazing but very difficult transformation at this time. And a lot of your perceptions, a lot of the things that you thought were for you, that were real, you're now changing your mind about it. However, because this transformation is difficult and it has taken some time, you still tend to go to the old energy. Because they're showing me the old version of you, the new version of you, and the current version of you that's still working with both of those energies. So I'm seeing that, for now, you might have one very shitty day, one amazing day, 2 shitty days, 2 amazing days. Do you see what I'm saying? It's this energy of needing to relearn how to make decisions, how to think, how to function, it's an amazing energy. It's huge. And here you are so strong, but you're still struggling to believe how strong you are. One day you're ready to take on the world. The second day you feel like you're crushing under the weight of the world. One day you're succeeding in learning a new language or a new skill. Another day you feel like it's just pointless. I want to say, maybe for some of you, there's this energy of struggling with the decision of where to live. Choosing maybe different cities, different countries. And you can't for now. Because one would suit the old version of you, one would suit the new version of you, and you can't find the one that's in the middle. It's a very much of an emotional roller coaster, very much of energetic roller coaster that you're going through at this particular moment. And you're faced with tough decisions. You're weighing all your pros and cons. You're dealing with the stuff. It's interesting. They're telling me for your option number 2, you might have energies that you thought you have already dealt with resurface. You might have somebody from way back in the past come into your life again and be like, oh, hey, hello, it's me. Like that Adele song. And you're like, what the hell? You might be thinking, why is the story repeating itself? Why am I being pushed into the same situation? They're saying that's for you to make a decision. Okay, if that sounds like your energy, my darlings, keep on watching. I'm intrigued as to what message is going to come through for you. Strong beliefs are guiding you, helping you overcome challenges and stay true to your path. Your inner faith is your strength, like literally, guys. Exactly what I've been talking about. It's the belief in yourself. I know it sounds cliche, and I know you probably might be rolling your eyes like, I believe, but where are the results? They're coming. They're accumulating little by little. But it's very much like right now you might be, I want to say, getting out of the influence of somebody, a parent, a relative, a partner. You're reconnecting with yourself. You might have found yourself thinking, who the hell am I, really? Because what I'm getting over here, my lovely option number 2, is that maybe you've had the phase of people pleasing. Maybe you had that phase of having to walk on eggshells around someone. And that was your kind of survival strategy, survival mechanism. And then it just kind of, I don't know if it got you into being bullied as well, but there's a major, major transformation where you're literally reclaiming parts of yourself and you're coming back to your full power. And they're saying like, what happens now is that your belief that you've got this, that you can do it, that you're valuable, and you don't have to constantly sacrifice yourself for something or someone. They're incredibly important. Yeah? Challenges feel overwhelming and you may be struggling to find effective solutions, leading to frustration and conclusions, yeah. So, confusion, rather. So it kind of feels like they're saying we understand and it feels incredibly overwhelming, but that is okay. Because again, look at this, I was talking about independence. You're cultivating a strong sense of independence, no longer relying on others to define your happiness or success. Beautiful. So this is a very powerful change that you guys are going through, but it might feel as lonely as hell. Because during this stage, a lot of people, they lose people. Or they think they lose people. And your mystery message over here is that you're not losing anything or anybody. You're finding yourself. And once you find yourself, you will find more people that are accepting you for you. There's a strong energy, guys, where the influence of your parents has been tremendous. But it's almost like they've been trying to live their life through you, making you feel like you're in a cage, making you feel like you're wasting your time. And I do feel for you, option number 2, it's this energy, of no matter what you do, they're never really pleased. Like you got an A and they'll be like, why wasn't it A+? You achieve something and then they're like, yeah, but the neighbor's daughter or the neighbor's son, they achieved twice as much. So it's always this energy of not being good enough. Always, 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 always. So you it feels like you're stuck between this energy, of being a people pleaser and living your life for somebody else and telling everybody to piss off and to go out and do your thing. But it's an incredibly scary thing. And they're saying, you got this, little by little. I'm not going to read it now, am I? Basically prioritizing things, guys. And you have successfully set priorities in your work and life, managing resources and time effectively. This focus is helping both your personal and career growth. So they're basically saying, the key to your success, to your peace of mind is I'm not going to say it. Prioritizing, right? I'm going to try and say it after I'm done with your reading. Anyways, no one's perfect, right? It's basically about prioritize. Oh, guys, what are you doing to me? Setting your priorities. Well, it's been such a long day. I'm a little overwhelmed as well. It's basically about what is right for you. And they're saying, don't be afraid to put yourself first. If people call you selfish, people call you lazy, it doesn't matter. As long as you don't say that, as long as you realize that you being the priority is important right now. It's absolutely important right now. Open and honest communication builds deep trust in your relationship. Transparency strengthens your connections and prevents misunderstandings. Now, this is something where they're saying it's, because it came through with the challenge card, it's almost like they're saying you can't explain something to somebody who isn't willing to listen. And right now it feels you're dealing with people who aren't willing to listen. So you can try to explain something to them over and over and over again. The message over here is they're saying talk to those and explain to those who want to understand, who want to listen. Otherwise, you're just wasting your breath. And when it comes to the independence, let me see what they're going to say. Yeah, a friendship might be experiencing difficulties or growing apart. More communication or boundaries may be needed. Once more, certain relationships, certain friendships, certain connections with siblings, friends, lovers, they all have a cycle as well. Some of them are shorter rather than longer. And it feels like right now, maybe your surroundings, not even maybe, I feel for a lot of you that's the case, your surroundings are not allowing you to fully go into this independent energy. Not because they don't mean well, but because your energy, and this option number 2, it can be very intimidating because you have strong energy. And that's why you've been trying to be brought down by others from the beginning. Because a lot of people can't handle the level of energy that you have, the level of confidence, the level of, I want to say, self-awareness that you have. And that's why they've been trying to pump the brakes on your development. So go for it. Go for it, my lovely option number 2. You got this. Alright, that's what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading and I hope it resonated. I'm going to try one last time. Prioritization. Oh my days. Anyways. My darlings, if you're up for a personal reading where I'm not going to try and say prioritization, oh, I did it 20 times. Send me an email. The email's in the description box below this reading. In the same place, you'll find a link to my Patreon page with over 200 exclusive videos, additional readings, and much, much more. So make sure to check it out. And yeah, take good care of your amazing selves now, guys. Bye. Prioritization. My lovely option number 3, and welcome to your reading, guys. Get comfy. So as I'm shuffling the cards, say your name out loud in your head helps you better connect to the energies of the reading. Alright, before we do your channeled message, your mystery message, let's do a little bit of an energy check-in. Okay. So, first and foremost, what I'm seeing, a lot of you might be stuck in a situationship. There's a lot of fear that's coming through over here. Actually, I'm going to narrow this down. If that doesn't resonate with you guys, this reading isn't for you. Because here, what I'm seeing is somebody being stuck in a third-party situation. You're very afraid of when it comes to karma. But at the same time, it feels like you can't get away from the person. You can't cut ties with this person. We could be talking about Leo energy. We could be talking about Capricorn energy. Might be your co-worker over here. Or a person that somehow affects your career, affects your money. It's a very complicated situation. They're telling me, they're saying that you're waiting. Maybe waiting for the other person to make a decision. There's a lot of conflict, there's a lot of tension. Maybe harsh words being exchanged. Feeling like you're losing at this particular moment. And dealing with a person who's like an emotional roller coaster, basically. If you're worried that the other person or their partner or whomever is doing some sort of energy, is trying to influence you energetically, I'm going to put it that way, the answer is no, you're protected. Oh my days. If you're wondering if your significant other or your person is in a third-party situation, I'm afraid to say over here, guys, that it kind of feels like they are. If that sounds like your energy, keep on watching. I don't know, I'm just getting like such a difficult energy, guys. Difficult energy. And it's maybe like more than 3 people involved. Okay, what's your message? Show me. You feel like it's too much with these energies of challenging, you know, you feel like the things are just overall, they're kind of saying like, you feel like everything is a roadblock. Obstacles might be delaying your success, feeling burnt out by the pursuit of achievement, neglecting other important areas in life. So this could be you, this could be the other person where, you know, you're kind of focusing more on the career. You're trying to maybe hide your pain, hide your a feeling of being unfulfilled. Indecision is causing delays. You may be overthinking your options, leading to missed opportunities. It's like I keep hearing, do I go, do I not go? Do they want me, do they not want me? Do I leave, do I not leave? Your message over here is that it's taking too long. This whole situation is dragging on for longer than it needs to. Let's talk to the Tough deck over here. What is your message? You feel like you're not being chosen. For some of you, what I'm hearing is you're waiting for a proposal of some sort of clarity. Are you together? Are you getting engaged? Are you getting married? Are you staying together? There's just this energy of waiting and waiting and waiting. And you keep on wondering, is it worth fighting for? Is it worth the effort? Is it worth the wait? But it's something, again, that in one way or another, the decision about your personal life is going to influence your finances as well. Somebody's, I don't want to say spying, but somebody's definitely checking up on you over here. Maybe a completely random message, but also at work, you know, so maybe people reading your emails or whatever. But there's something about in-depth research of your personality, of your actions, of what's going on with you. That's definitely going on. Maybe you yourself are doing like that extensive research into the other person, into what they're doing. And they're telling me you're not being chosen. And it's messing with your head, it's messing with your heart. Might be even 4 people involved. Maybe children involved are involved over here as well. You know, the decision not being made because children need to be taken into consideration. Your message over here is that you deserve a big, happy, beautiful family. And you're missing it. So for those of you who've been planning to walk away, who've been planning to get a divorce, I want to say that the cards are kind of saying go for it. That things are not going to change over here. Not a difficult reading, guys. I wasn't expecting it to be, you know, on this subject, but it came through. So I'm guessing somebody out there needs to hear it. They're saying you're not going to be alone for long. But right now, this whole situation is stopping you. The other person is holding you back. And they keep on giving me this confirmation. Again, I don't know if you want to hear it, if you need to hear it. Oh, this is so difficult over here, guys. You keep getting that confirmation that there is someone else. That there is someone else. There is someone else involved. And I know a lot of you might already know this, and you're just kind of like, okay, well, I got my confirmation now. This reading is meant to kind of give you confirmation and give you hope. Lovely option number 3. That's what I see for you, my darlings. If you're up for a personal reading, let me know. Send me an email. The email's in the description box below this reading. And do check my Patreon page out with over 190 exclusive videos, 200 almost, additional discounts on personal readings, and much, much more. All right, my darlings, take care now. Bye.